the Great American Race, here at Daytona International Speedway, where some of the legends, such as Richard Petty, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, and Mark Martin used to race at. This is the Dow Cup Series. It's time to look at the drivers to watch. The first one is the number 10 of Eric Almirola. He was fast this year in qualifying and captured the pole, and I really feel like he could win the Daytona 500. Next is Paul Menard. He is now in number 21 for the Wood Brothers, while Ryan Blaney is right next to him in the 5. Since Paul Menard has some new equipment, I feel that he can really do well here in the Daytona 500. Next is Jimmy Johnson in the Camaro ZL1. The ZL1 is only temporary just for the Daytona 500 until everyone else gets a Camaro ZL1 who is a Chevrolet. If he does come out to win this, his win will not count, but he will be awarded 12 playoff points. And lastly is Martin Truex Jr. He's starting 20th because he failed inspection 3 times and his car chief was suspended. But don't let that distract you from the fact that he can get up to the field very quickly. And now it's time for the command. Drivers, start your engines. And as the cars roll off of pit road, let's go check your starting lineup. Row 1 is Eric Almirola and Chase Elliott. Row 2 is Paul Menard in the 21 and Ryan Blaney in the 5. In row 3, we have Brad Keselowski and Corey LaJoie. In row 4, we have Clint Bowyer and Jimmy Johnson. Row 5 is Austin Dillon and Eric Jones. Row 6 is Ryan Newman and Kyle Larson. Row 7 is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Joey Logano. Row 8 is Justin Marks and Jamie McMurray. Row 9 is the 2017 Daytona 500 winner, Kurt Busch, alongside Martin Henderson, who's making his first Cup start. Row 10 is William Byron and Martin Truex Jr. Row 11 is Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Row 12 is Daniel Suarez and Darrell Wallace Jr. Row 13 is Matt DiBenedetto and Trevor Bayne. And rounding out the field in row 14 is Alex Bowman and Denny Hamlin. And the green flag is in the air. Here's Almirola, still leading the pack. We have a new chopper view now. Oh, Almirola goes around and collects Elliott. And they're going to give us the red flag here. Here's what the crew chief of Eric Almirola had to say.
Get an ambulance. Stat. Eric's complaining about his back again.
Oh, that's not good. Last year in 2017, Eric injured his back in Kansas, and now I guess it's come back to haunt him. And we're back under yellow, and it's time for pit stops. 5 cars are pitting. Keselowski and Bowyer are taking 4 tires and fuel. And I just heard that Jimmy Johnson just missed his pit stall. And here's the restart on lap 4 out of 8. Ryan Newman, Ryan Blaney in row 1. Green flags back in the air and back underway in Daytona. Here's Blaney and Newman still trying to hold off the pack. Turns 3 and 4 here. Stenhouse is gaining a lot of position so far. And here we go. Blaney is still in the lead. Stenhouse is using that dive bomb technique. And we're coming with 2 to go. Blaney and Stenhouse are fighting for that lead. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Stenhouse is maintaining the pack, and Hamlin is sideways and the big one happens behind them. Call him the restrictor plate king. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will win at Daytona. Look at this massive wreck here. Bubba Wallace is upside down, and he has been told not to let his window net down until he is upright. And Denny Hamlin is not facing the right way. And as you can see here, the cars are on the apron because they wanted to get out of the way for the cars that did not wreck. What a beautiful burnout by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Here are the point standings for the first race. and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is the only one who is locked into the chase so far. We thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you in Martinsville.